Consignment is nothing but an agreement between the consignor and the consignee. Consignor is the owner and consignee is the agent. Clearing charges as loading charges we have taken. The last, to whom it's a profit? It's a profit to consignor. So sale retained by consignee, he deduct his advance, he deduct his expenses, he deduct his commission, the balance sent. Hello my dear student, I am Dr. B.S. Subramania, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I am going to hand Financial Accounting 1, first semester, B.B.A. The session goes in favor of accounting for consignment transaction. Consignment is nothing but an agreement between the consignor and the consignee. Consignor is the owner and consignee is the agent. Whatever the relation that takes place, contract that plays between the consignor and the consignee, we call as consignment account. So we'll move on to the problem now. Mr. Ravi of Mysore consigned. So Ravi is the consignor. Consigned 100 bicycles costing rupees 3,000 each to Mr. Suresh of Chennai. He paid 5,000 towards freight and insurance, which is considered as a direct expenditure. 15 cycles were damaged in transit and the consignor receives 10,000 from insurance company. The consignee took the delivery of the cycle and accepted this in advance given by consignee to consignor. 75 cycles were sold at rupees 4,500. How many cycles sent? Here 100 cycles were sent. How many cycles lost? 15. Balance is 85. 75 sold means 10 is not sold. His expenses were golden rent, clearing charges and traveling expense. He get a commission of 10% on sale. Prepare necessary ledger account. So who is the consignor? Mr. Ravi is the consignor and Mr. Suresh is the consignee. How many cycle lost? 15. We go with the calculation. Calculation of abnormal loss. Particulars rupees. How many cycle loss? See that 15 cycle. Cost of each cycle is 100. 100 cycle cost is 3,000. Cost of 15 cycles. 15 into 3,000 each. Cost, each cycle cost, see that each costs 3,000. So it is 3,000 into 15, 45,000 is the cost price plus proportionate expenses of consignor. So what's the expenditure of consignor? See that 5,000 towards the freight and insurance. For how many cycle? 100 cycle. 100 cycles. Expenses 5,000. Therefore, we want for 15 cycles. So 5,000 divided by 100 into 15. So cancel the 0. 15 5s are 75. Followed by 0. 750. Here no. It will come 5,000. It is 750 rupees. 5,000 into 100. 15 5s are 75, followed by add 45,750. Total loss minus recovered from insurance company. So how many cycle last? 15 cycle last. Each cost how much? 3,000. It comes to 45,000. Add proportionate expense of the consignor for 100 cycle 5,000, for 15 cycle 750. The total loss is 45,750 minus recovered from insurance company 10,000. So 35,750 is abnormal loss. So 45,750, 45,750. So 10,000 recover. So abnormal loss is 45. Then calculation of closing stock value. We can go with next one. Calculation of closing stock. Total cycles consigned. How many cycles sent? 100 minus last 15. How many cycle last? 15. Difference is 85 minus sold. How many cycles sold? 75. Balance is 10 unsold. I think we can understand. Total cycle consigned is 100 minus last is 15. Difference is 85 minus sold is 75. Unsold is 10. Value for the particulars rupees. Only direct expenditure should be taken. Cost of 10 cycles. So 10 into each cycle cost, how much he says? 3,000. 3 followed by 40 plus direct expenses of consignor. What are the expenditure of consignor? Freight is and insurance direct. For how many cycle? 100 cycle. So 5,000 for 100 cycle. You want for how many cycle? 10 cycles. Cancel the 0. Cancel the 0. 500 plus proportionate expenses plus proportionate expenses of consignee. Only direct expenditure. See that what are the expenditure of consignee? His board and rent is indirect. Clearing charges we can take. Traveling expenses indirect. Even clearing charges in. So it should be unloading clearing charges. We assume that as loading. Loading 8,500. So we can take that assumption 8,500. So how many cycles they got? Last 85. For 85 cycles, clearing charges 8,500. You want for 10 cycles 8,500 divided by 85 into 10. So we assume that clearing charges as died 85 ones are 100. So 100 1 ones are followed by 30. 1,000. So for 85 ones are 85 into 10 cycle. So add 31,500 value of closing stock. Assume clearing charges as loading charges we has taken. Then I think understand this, no? Sales 75 sold has been 4,500. Sales 75 at the rate of 4,500. 75,000, 75 cycle into 3,37,500. This is the sales, 3,37,500. What's the commission they heard? 10%. Commission 3,37,500 into 10 by 100. It is 33,750. Payable to consignee. How much money? 33,750 you have to pay. So each cycle has been sold for 4,500. How many cycles sold? 75. It comes to 3,37,500. All the working note you must be very, very clear here. So we'll move with this now. Here. Goods, cycles, sent on, consignment. How many cycles sent? 100 cycle at rupees 3,000. 100 cycles at rupees 3,000. See that how many cycles sent? 100 cycle at rupees 3,000. So 3 followed by 50, it is 3 lakh. Then 2 bank account. Here all expenditure you have to take. 2 bank account. What are the expenditure of the consignor? Freight and insurance. Freight and insurance 5,000. This is the expenses of consignor. Then who is the consignee here? Mr. Suresh. To Suresh account. Write his expenditure. Suresh account. What are his expenditure? Are garden rent. Garden rent. How much he made in expenditure? Garden rent 4,000. Clearing charges. First one is garden rent is 4,000. Clearing charges 8,500. Traveling expenditure, selling expenditure. Traveling is 3,000. So expenditure of the consignee 8 plus 4, 12 plus 3, 15,500. This is the cost of the goods. This is expenditure of the consignor. This is expenditure of the consignee by Suresh company, by Suresh account. In the bracket sales. How many cycles sold here? 75 cycle at the rate of 4,500. 3,37,500 by profit and loss account. Total loss you have to write here. What's your total loss here? Your total loss is 45,750. 45,750. Then by closing stock Unsold stock value. What's your closing stock? 31,500. Then we have to give the commission to Suresh account. In the bracket, commission to Suresh account. Commission is 33,750. So bring out the difference now. If you add now, 3,37,500 plus 45,750 plus 31,500, 4,14,750. $4,14,750 minus 33,750 minus 15,500 minus 5,000 minus 3 lakh 60,500. 60,500. Check up once again. It is 414,750 minus 33,750 minus 15,500 minus 5,000 minus 3 lakh 60,500. So, to profit and loss is a profit to consignor to the extent of 60,500 rupees is the loss. To whom it's a profit? It's a profit to consignor. We'll move consignee account by, this is Suresh account, by bank RBR. What he has given? Bill is given, advance. He has given, accepted the bill. So BR is given 2 lakh. He has given BR 2 lakh as an advance. So consignment to which place consignee writes? Chennai. Consignment to Chennai account. In the bracket, expenses. What are the expenses of the consignee? 15,500. Then by consignment to Chennai account, commission is 33,750. Sale retained by consignee to consignment account or consignment to Chennai account. What's your total sale? 3,37,500. So sale retained by consignee, he deduct his advance, he deduct his expenses, he deduct his commission, the balance sent. Deduct 3,37,500 minus 2 lakh minus 15,500 minus 33,750. This is 3,37,500 minus 2 lakh minus 15,500 minus 33,750, 82,250. What is this? By bank account, check sent. It's a check sent by consignee to consignor. Okay. Here, if you want, you can write this accidental loss. By profit and loss account, by accidental loss we can write. If you open the accidental loss, to consignment what's the full amount of loss? 45,750 by bank recovered from insurance company, $10,000. What's the total loss? 45,750. How much you recover? 10,000. Difference is 35,750. We can write by profit and loss. By profit and loss, 35,750 is the loss. Out of 45,750, how much recovered? 10,000. How much could not be recovered? 35,750. Hope so. You can understand this point. Then goods sent on consignment by consignment to Chennai account. What's the value of the goods sent here? 3 lakh. There is no invoice price here. To stock reserve, nil. There is no invoice price, nil. To trading account, entire 3 lakh enter into business. Entire 3 lakh enter into business is considered here. So, here, if there is a stock reserve, invoice price minus cost price, we are going to write here, there is no stock reserve. Stock reserve always come. Stock reserve is equal to invoice price minus cost price. So, assume that here assumption is loading charges has been taken. Here proportionate loading charges, clearing charges, assumed as loading charge, unloading charges. Clearing charges assumed as unloading charges. That's why taken. So that is proportionate now. You must be careful. Value of closing stock. Here I think understand 100, lost 15, 85, sold 75, unsold is 10. Then 3 lakh, no invoice price, cost pay, expense of the consignor, expense of the consignee, sale made by the consignee. This is a, we can write by accidental loss is 75,750. In exam, you can write by accidental loss 75,750. Value of closing stock 31,500. Difference is 60,500. Profit goes to consignor. Then Suresh company, he has got 3,37,500 sales made by consignee, retailed by consignee. He deduct his advance, deduct his expenses, deduct his commission. The balance has been sent by consignee to consignor. Regarding the accident loss, the total loss is 45,750. How much recover? 10,000. The loss goes to them company 35,750. Here by consignment to Chennai 3 lakh, entire 3 lakh enter into your trading account because there is no stock reserve. What is stock reserve? Invoice price minus. There is no invoice price. Entire 3 lakh enter into business. So we calculate slowly everything now. So all things we have calculated. Hope you have followed this problem. Very, very simple problem. Definite problem will come from the examination point of view. So this is the last chapter which you are doing. After this, the portion almost over. This is the last chapter which you are doing. Be careful. And I will tell you which are the chapter will come from the examination point of view. So be careful about this chapter. And this is very, very easy chapter. General, if you have got a little bit general knowledge, we can have it. So in the next session, we'll have one more problem with consignment. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class.